Hello guys, this is Vysh. So episode number 84. Hope you are seeing all the days episode, because each day you miss, maybe some questions will be there in that episode which may directly come in your prelims. Okay, so please take it seriously. Every day is a different subject and all our teachers are doing a lot of hard work for you. So now the modification window is also going on for the UPSC 2023 exam. Okay, 2023, the February 22 to 28, you can change anything means any field you can change in this. So that detailed video I've already done, you can go and watch it, and then after that, don't regret. Okay, after February 28, you can only try next year. Okay, you can't do anything about this year then. So please take it seriously. And 24 students also, please go and watch this video and understand what is the OTR process, how to fill a form, what is OBC NCL. Keep all your documents ready. Okay, don't be such students who will wait till next February and then tell like I need to run to the taluka office, I have no idea what to do. These are all silly things. Okay, that last minute you tell UPSC server is down, I'm not able to fill the form. These are all reasons given by those students who are never serious about this exam. Okay, those who are serious very well know that next year February notification will come and you have to make ready everything ready. Okay, your photo, your signature, everything you can do it now itself and keep it ready. So please don't simply take books and study. Please be prepared about the UPSC process things also. Okay, so foundation videos is the one which you have to start with. Come and WhatsApp me in this number. I'll give you foundation, and then you can start your preparation from scratch. First question for today, current affairs. Indian Council for Agriculture Research, or ICAR, launched the National Agricultural Higher Education Program, NAHEP, with the assistance from. Okay, so there is a program which is launched by ICAR by collaboration with some international body. Okay, so UNFAO, World Bank, WTO, World Food Program. Okay, so this is not a new thing. National Agriculture Higher Education Program, it is there. So it's now in the news again. So this is launched with the help of whom? So here ABCD answer is in UPSC. If you don't know such questions, just skip it. Okay, don't take risk if you have never heard of these things and all, because it can cost you 0.66 negative marks. So answer is B, the World Bank. So in 2017, with the assistance of World Bank, this was launched. Its main objective is to assist the participating agriculture universities and ICAR in providing high quality education to students. Okay, so this is agriculture related higher education. Okay, now it was set up with a total outlay of this much $1 million for 5 years, and the cost of this project is equally shared between the World Bank and the Indian government. It is implemented by the educational division of the ICAR. Now this Kritagya 3.0 was launched by ICAR to promote speed breeding for crop improvement. Okay, so this is the latest news which happened now. So the Indian Council of Agriculture, along with this NAHEP and Crop Science Division, is organizing a hackathon called Kritagya 3.0, which is aimed at speed breeding of the improvement of crops. So that is why these things are in news. Now this initiative would give opportunities for students, faculties, entrepreneurs, innovators and others to demonstrate innovative approaches and technological solutions for the crop improvement. Besides achieving desired solution in the crop sector, it would also encourage wider adoption of technology-based solutions. Okay, meaning just modernizing agriculture, you can tell. So Kritagya, it is the name is like put like this KRI for Krishi, and then Ta for this technique, and Gya is for Gyan. Okay, so you can tell Krishi, Technique, Gyan. That is how Kritagya form name they have done. Okay, this government, for everything they'll make a mnemonics. Same like that, you also who are preparing for UPSC, try to make mnemonics and remember things, and it will help you in the long run. Okay. So here students, startups, everyone will collaborate, and then they'll win prizes also. So it is in line with the National Education Policy also, 2020 policy. So this is a news article. Now second thing, the Vistula Spit or Strait of Pilava seen in news is in close vicinity of, meaning it is closely located where? Okay, so it's a geography map based thing based off current affair. Okay, so Panama Canal, Baltic Sea, Gulf of Mexico, Sea of Japan. So first in your mind, when I tell this, a serious aspirant correctly exactly knows where these places are located in the world map. Okay, these drama which coaching classes tell, take an Oxford Atlas or take a big Indian map and stick it on your study table and desk and all. These are all actually nonsense things which I have told in my foundation why it is nonsense things. Okay, maybe some people will get angry when I tell these things, but that is the fact. Okay, just having this Indian map and world map is of no use, because UPSC is not a GK based test where they'll ask you such things. Okay, you have to know in general the world map, where like if you take that world map, right, you should know in general, like okay, here in center we have the African continent, then here we have like this, here India is there, somewhere here Japan is, here up somewhere Japan is there, here Korea will be there, here down Indonesian island is there, Australia is there, and then here Antarctica continent is there, here Arctic Circle is there, then here the two big North America and the South America is there. Okay, this kind of thing, and basic thing like this region between these two is the Atlantic Ocean, this region is the Indian Ocean, and then beyond this, right, beyond the Japan area, and this beyond this, that is the backside of the world which you can't see, that is full of Pacific Ocean. This basic understanding is what you have to know in UPSC. Okay, then this is the basic. Okay, then after this you have to zoom into the little bit of things in each area, meaning this here, this there will be a thing which connects between these two, or there will be something which a strait or canal which comes between these two. Okay, this basic terms like what is a strait, what is a canal, what is a gulf, these are the things which you have to know. What is a sea, what is an ocean, this basics when you know, and when you read current affair, right, automatically your maps will get by hearted. Okay, like here you know the Middle East area, and here a big Europe is there. Okay, big Europe and Asia continent is there. So here the Gulf region, Saudi Arabia is there. Then here this side South China Sea is there. So then where are the basic lines like Tropic of, if you take equator, Africa take as a base. Okay, center of Africa, the equator will go, and the Tropic of Cancer will go like this, and Tropic of Capricorn like this. So meaning it will touch Africa. Okay, the three lines passes through Africa. So Tropic of Cancer, equator, and this thing, and through India Tropic of Cancer passes through that Gujarat and till Tripura. Okay, that 7 states are there. So this basic thing, this is what you have to picturize. For that, if you take a big Indian map and put it on your wall, and you will simply study like Pune, Noida and Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, that is of no use in UPSC. Okay, it is actually of no use. 1 question, 2 question may come, but UPSC more focuses on the world events and world maps. Okay, Russia Ukraine war is happening, or now North Korea South Korea is fighting, or maybe India and Pakistan some issue is happening. So the world level, right, that is where it's more important. 1 question I know it will come like what all pass through Tropic of Cancer. That again it becomes a world level. Okay, it's not only Indian states you have to know the world countries also. So please don't do this foolishness of studying maps in the incorrect way which these other YouTubers and coaching classes telling. Okay, we always tell you a different approach, and that will be the right approach also, because we have proven results. Okay, the MCQs comes directly from our test series also. So here now the answer is Baltic Sea. Okay, so Baltic Sea is where, that in your mind you should around, like you should get to know like the Europe, where it is. In Europe we have these 3 countries, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. These 3 are together, and here there is a Gulf of Riga, and here this big sea which you see, this is Baltic Sea. Okay, here only this Vistula lagoon is there. Okay, Vistula spit which I told you. Okay, and here a lot of lagoons are there, and here you know now this Russia Ukraine thing, and also Russia occupies certain areas here and there. Then here Poland and Germany, the European countries will come here. Okay, so like this, where is Baltic Sea, where is the Mediterranean Sea? Okay, so here and all Denmark, and this is like the north side of Europe, you can tell. In the south side of Europe you will have Mediterranean Sea and those things and all. So more you see map based on each MCQ, right, that time you will learn section by section. That is how you have to study, not like take 1 day and study entire maps and Gulf. That will not work. Okay, so we have a playlist also, you can go and search Vysh IAS MMM, the playlist name is like, I think mastering maps, something I have put. Okay, that name was like that, MMM. In that lot of maps are already discussed. Okay, and if you are a Vysh IAS test series student, you don't have to worry, because we have at least I think 3 to 4 tests, that is 300 to 400 MCQ with hundreds of pictures. Okay, and it's MCQ based. It's not like simply giving you list of straits and list of Gulf. Okay, if there is a picture, I'll give you a question based on that. So each question, if you study 300 questions, you will be good to go for the prelims. Okay, that is my guarantee. So please take our test series seriously. If you are not enrolled, you can enroll to the next batch or next year, but please take it seriously. Okay. So here again some straits are not listed. So this is in the vicinity of this Russia also, which is always in the news now. That is why I put this question. Okay, Vistula Split Canal is in that region in Baltic Sea. Okay, so here again in this place, let me just show you this thing, news item. Poland has opened a new sea waterway to enable ships to sail from the Baltic Sea and this bay of this GDANSK to ports of Vistula Lagoon without relying on the Strait of Pilava. Okay, so there was some shipping route or something, you can tell, new seawater thing was opened or enabled, and that is why Vistula Lagoon is in news. Okay, so it's all about the history of their thing, which you don't have to study much. Soviet Union versus Poland, whatever issue is there, and their trade and all these things, so that you can just pause and read, or if you have my test series, you will get PDFs for this detailed one. But that is why we have framed this question. Okay, so Strait of Pilava or Strait of Vistula Spit, Vistula Lagoon, Baltic Sea, then Russia, Poland, this and all is the things you have to know, and this section you will learn through this one MCQ. So like that, learn through hundreds of MCQ from our test series. Now next one, India Discrimination Report 2022 was released by, so options, United Nations, Oxfam India, World Bank, Red Cross India. So these are all bodies which always puts a lot of reports on human right violation and this casteism, discrimination, all these things are there. So which body is the one who released India Discrimination Report 2022 among these 4 options? So here answer is B. So the non-profit Oxfam India recently released the India Discrimination Report 2022. Labor force participation rate of women in India is just 25% in 2021. That is lesser than the 42.7% as compared to 2004-5 and is the lowest among BRICS countries. Okay. Gender discrimination is the main reason behind 98% employment gap between males and females in India. So this even in your mains, right, you can quote this report and write a lot of things about the employment this thing or the male female gender gap. Okay, gender employment gender gap. That and all, because questions have come in the mains GS1, GS2 in terms of an unemployment and poverty and all. So that time you can quote this report and write your points. Okay, so lack of education and work experience are contributing to the lesser wage for women. Average earning of a man is 2.5 times that of the woman. Report concluded that while there is a decline in discrimination within the Indian labor market over a decade, there still remains high gender inequality. Okay, so this can be even a conclusion line of your mains answer also. Okay, these are the type of lines which examiners like. Okay, and then if you bold it and just highlight it or underline 2 important things in this, they will give you good marks. Okay, so there is a high probability that women's employment in decent jobs have no bearing on their endowments. The women's educational qualification have little impact on their employment status. So these are all the report is telling. Okay, they would have studied maybe a set of people and they are telling their conclusions. Okay, what is happening in the Indian labor market, what age group people is working, what is the reasons why women has lesser pay or lesser jobs, and whether education is actually affecting them. So these kind of multiple things will be there. I would have taken only few 10-15 points from this Hindu article, but whatever I took will be very, very important. Okay, so please note down these things. Okay. Question number 4. Which of the following are true? India has not yet verified the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, and that is the first statement. Then District Disability Rehabilitation Centers is an initiative of the Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment. Okay, so one initiative and one convention. This is the, again, usual UPSC trend, which they keep asking whether India is a member of it, India has ratified it. That kind of one statement always comes. And then which ministry is related to which policy or scheme, that also UPSC keeps asking. So here the answer will be 2 statement types. Statements are always difficult because you cannot eliminate, you have to know both of them, and the answer is B, that is 2 only, because India has already ratified it long back, the first one, convention, and the other one is an initiative of Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment that aims to provide comprehensive services to persons with disability in rural parts of India. Okay, so they are operating across India for the past 20 years. It's not a new thing. So here 2016 this act was passed by Indian Parliament to fulfill its obligation under this convention, which India ratified long back in 2007. Okay, so that time that act had replaced old 1995 act. Okay, so now here these centers and disability, all these things you know, but now it is in news because that district disability rehabilitation centers, 9 more of them have upgraded, okay, across India. Okay, so they will have a lot of functionalities in that, the speech, visual therapy, psychologist, and many things which will help the disabled people. Okay, telemedicine, teleeducation, teletherapy, virtual consultation, many things will be there, and they'll be able to register with a unique disability ID portal. Then they are upgraded from this department, which comes under this thing. So upgraded by the department. Okay, so this ministry is doing this lot of things and they are upgrading across India. The places are also given here. That is why this is a current affair item. Okay, now question number 5. Which of the following are true about International Treaty on Plant Genetic Resources for Food and Agriculture? Okay, one UPSC question already came about this plant genetic resources. So now it is a legally binding agreement. It was signed during a session of the Stockholm Convention in Geneva. India is not a member or a party to this treaty. Okay, so here, okay, one more statement. It was created in lines with the Convention on Biological Diversity. Okay, so these type of questions are the easiest to do because maybe you can eliminate something. Okay, so if you can eliminate, then you can easily get the answer. But the 2 statement type, you can't do that. So think of these statements and come to the conclusion. Okay, they're asking which of the following are true. So here answer will be D, 1, 4 only. Okay, 1, 4 only. So if you see here, It is a legally binding multilateral agreement signed during the 31st session of the UNFAO in Rome in 2001. So this Stockholm, this is wrong. Okay, so 2 is gone. So that if you knew itself, you can eliminate these 2. Then you will stuck with this 2. And always problem is this legally binding. You should understand that in this full world, right, there are very, very less agreements which are legally binding. Legally binding means you have to definitely follow it, else legal action can be taken against you. So that is why legally binding agreements, just make a list and by heart it. Okay, this is one of the legally binding agreement. So this becomes important for you. Okay, including India, it has 149 contracting parties. Okay, in 2004 this act came into this thing. It was created in line with the Convention on Biological Diversity. So this is also correct, but India is actually a member. So this is wrong because we are telling India is not a member. So this is wrong and this is wrong. So answer is 1, 4 only. Okay. So now news, what happened is the Agriculture Minister of India recently inaugurated the 9th session of the governing body of this particular policy or treaty. Okay. Where? In Delhi in September 2022. So it's a very recent current affair. So governing body convened as per Article 19 of this particular treaty and focuses on all this general implementation, budgetary matter and all these things about that. And it was actually 2021 it was supposed to happen. Because of COVID it was postponed. And now currently the theme is celebrating the guardians of crop diversity towards an inclusive post 2020 global diversity framework. Okay, this is all UPSC won't ask you, but you can just glance through it. Okay. So these are the 5 questions. Hope you are learning a lot from each of the episode because it's not only the MCQs, many other things I tell you in each video, and that will change your approach towards this UPSC. Okay, because there is a template being given by coaching classes which I found very incorrect. Okay, there are many things like you tell GC Leong is excellent for prelims. It is actually not at all useful for prelims. Okay, GC Leong or Ramesing economics, it is not useful for prelims. You don't have to do it for prelims. It is for mains. Okay, maybe you don't agree with me now, but you will understand it after the exam. Nothing is going to come directly from there. Okay, everything from the geography NCERTs, geography previous year questions. Same way economics, there are some good YouTube channels who are doing good work, or the good test series also will help you, who teaches you good concept. Okay, like Vysh IAS has more than 500 MCQ teaching each concept by concept through MCQs. So that is sufficient. You don't have to do this bulky books to clear prelims for geography and economics at least. So these are the things I told you. Economics there are 6 tests, geography there are I think 7, 8 tests, then there is 10, 15 full test is there. This 12 polity test is there, current affairs is there, 16 history test of every textbook is there. You will not miss even a single thing if you study this regularly. Okay, it's a soft copy PDF. You can simply sit and read and you will be able to crack any kind of prelims or PSC exams. Okay, so these are the different small packs of current affair and monthly wise sorted PDFs. So you can enroll to that also. For that again you have to WhatsApp me. Okay. So tomorrow again Monday I will be doing history. Okay, history episode will come tomorrow, so please subscribe and stay tuned.